Breaking news: in a landmark 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court has ruled that Trump is immune from being prosecuted for all official acts during his presidency. We have a lot to unpack here on Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. This segment is sponsored by My Patriot Supply, providing emergency meal kit solutions to American patriots since 2008. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Let's start the show. Well, it looks like Jack Smith's case may finally be dead after the Supreme Court just ruled in favor of Donald Trump in a surprise landmark ruling. Breitbart.com reports Trump wins. The Supreme Court says the president is covered by immunity for official acts. Let's talk about this. Joel Pollack writes that the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of former President Donald Trump on Monday, holding in a 6-3 decision that presidents are covered by limited immunity from criminal prosecutions for actions taken while in office. The decision, you can click on it in the article, but it says this: under our constitutional structure of separated powers, the nature of presidential powers entitles a former president to absolute immunity from criminal prosecution for actions within his conclusive and preclusive constitutional authority. And he is entitled to at least presumptive immunity from prosecutions for all his official acts. There is no immunity for unofficial acts. The court has also ruled that a president is entitled to pretrial hearing on immunity that can be appealed all the way to the Supreme Court before the trial begins. This means that any trial of the former president will take place after the November 5th, 2024 election. Chief John Roberts, writing the opinion for the court's conservative majority, wrote this: this case poses a question of lasting significance. When may a former president be prosecuted for official acts taken during his presidency? Well, our nation has never been before needed an answer. But in addressing that question today, unlike the political branches and the public at large, we cannot afford to fixate exclusively or even primarily on present exigencies. In a case like this one, focusing on transient results may have profound consequences for the separation of powers and for the future of our republic. The president enjoys no immunity for his unofficial acts, and not everything the president does is official. The president is not above the law, but Congress may not criminalize the president's conduct in carrying out the responsibilities of the executive branch under the Constitution. And the system of separated powers designed by the framers has always demanded an energetic, independent executive. The president, therefore, may not be prosecuted for exercising his core constitutional powers, and he is entitled at a minimum to a presumptive immunity from prosecution for all his official acts. That immunity applies equally to all occupants of the Oval Office, regardless of politics, policy, or party. However, not everyone agreed, as Justice Sonia Sotomayor led the court's 3 liberals in dissent, writing, "Never in history of the Republic has a president had reason to believe that he would be immune from criminal prosecution if he used the trappings of his office to violate criminal law. Moving forward, however, all former presidents will be cloaked in such immunity if the occupant of that office misuses official power for personal gain. The criminal law that the rest of us must abide will not provide a backup. With fear of our democracy, I dissent." And now it's quite interesting that the case will now be remanded and will likely result in the dismissal of some or all the charges facing the former president in federal court in D.C. relating to the Capitol riot of January 6th. The unironic aspect of all of this is that, today liberals are now celebrating, or at least freaking out as they always are, by writing some of the most insane responses. Aaron Rupar saying, "So what does this mean now? If Joe Biden declared today that November's election is canceled and ordered the military to keep him in power, would that be an official act?" No, Aaron Rupar. Violating the Constitution would not be an official act. And that's why it said within his constitutional power, not with his unconstitutional power. Dash Dorbdovsky, the literal melted candle face of the left-wing party, unfortunate physiognomy, said, "I strongly encourage Joe Biden to take advantage of his absolute immunity, which he has been lawfully granted by Trump's Supreme Court justices, to do whatever official acts he needs to do in order to prevent Donald Trump from becoming president." So now the left is literally calling to violate the law. Bradley Moss said the Supreme Court just gave Biden unequivocal immunity to order the military to take action against Trump today, right now. And so I guess they want a military coup takeover. Very, very democratic of you. Also, Max Kennerly said, in full compliance with the Supreme Court's ruling to serve his country, President Biden should drone strike Donald Trump. Oh, the violence, the absolute nature of these fools. I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less. Now, as many of you may already understand, that we are in trying times, and that's what the left wants to do. Now, American patriots need to be prepared for what's ahead because, well, we know that they're planning chaos. That's why since 2008, My Patriot Supply has been helping millions of Americans gear up for emergencies. Today, their popular 4-week emergency meal kits can't stay out of our customers' carts. Get yours right now at my website, preparewithvnn.com. Each food kit offers 2,000 calories every single day. Plus, with the ultra-durable 4-layer packaging, it lasts up to 25 years in storage. Order as many kits as you can and save $50 today, plus free shipping included. Stock up on these essential food kits. Guys, you need to have emergency food whenever emergencies hit. These last decades, they taste delicious, they're nutritious. Pick yours up today so that you're not without supplies when the hits the fan. Go to preparewithvnn.com, PREPAREWITH, to get your kits today. Now, DC Drano just posted this saying directly, Trump just posted this on Truth in response to his historic Supreme Court victory. Big win for our Constitution and democracy. Proud to be an American. And with that, Donald Trump, we are glad. It looks like there's been a few wins in the Supreme Court recently, not only with the January 6th case, the Chevron case, etc., but also with this recent case with Trump. I mean, were you surprised this happened? And what do you think this means for the future of the country? Will Biden's lawfare end up being effective, or will it now be disintegrated due to this ruling? Drop a comment down below. If you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe to our Rumble page at Vigilant News, or follow us on X at Vigilant News. And if you prefer to get these videos direct to your inbox, just sign up for our newsletter at vigilantnews.com. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.